Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here at the range today, doing a little bit of goofing around. It is well, it's a little warm and muggy, but it's not as bad as it has been. But it is an absolute beautiful day. Happy ending Sunday, I like to call this. Getting out just before the end of the day, end of the weekend. Having a little bit of fun, doing a little bit of plinking. I'm out with the brand new to me, Benjamin Marauder Gen 3. And I did a little bit of testing around with it and fiddling around with it back in the garage. I do have the original suppressor that it comes with back on there now, but I did do some adjustments to the regulator, some adjustments to the hammer spring in the back here, and it's really doing good. It's really doing good. Hopefully we can get some of that on camera. Um, when I did do a screenshot of, I used my buck crony, put the buck crony on in place of the stock moderator. I started out, I was shooting 1608 pellets. I really like these 1608 pellets, the JTS 1608s. We'll try a couple others out here as well. I've got some barracudas and things of that nature. So, but when I first started out, I was shooting about 850, and the the instructions in the Benjamin manual are not correct. At least, so depends on how you're looking at it, but it said to turn the regulator clockwise. So I would think if you're looking at it from the front, turning clockwise, but when I was turning it clockwise, it actually went down. And hopefully I didn't do any damage to the regulator, because they say not to adjust it with adjust it down with any air in the chamber. So but I started going the other way, and I got it up to right around 900 feet per second with these 1608s. Now my screenshot does say Pinty and 4.14.3. That's not right. I just forgot to change the parameters on there before I started it up. But the biggest thing is it is doing around 890 to 900 feet per second with 16 grain pellets. So the traditional thought is that 900 around 800 890 to 900 feet per second is kind of like the sweet spot to stabilize a 22 caliber pellet. So we're going to give that a try. I did shoot one 5-shot group where it was one ragged hole at 50 yards. So hopefully we can get some more of that on camera with these 1608s. I also did some trigger adjustments and a little bit of a modification. The spring, the sear spring that comes in this thing is absolutely too monstrous. You can take the adjuster completely out, and the sear spring stays up in there, but I could not get the pull weight down below about 2 pounds. And so I took that spring out and put another spring in, much lighter wire, and now I have a good range of adjustment. But I took all the single stage out. I set the sear engagement really nice, and here's a picture of my after all of my adjustments. I had a 10.8 ounce average trigger pull on this thing, so very nice. And I have it set for a single stage trigger, just pull and it goes. So that's kind of the way I like them. I don't mind this double stage trigger, but it's just what I prefer. So I still have it topped off with this Vector Optics Orion 6-24 by 50, and really nice scope. I did actually slide it forward. I raised the cheek rest a little bit. I was struggling a little bit with cheek weld on my first outing, but now we're out here at the good range and we don't have the sun to blame for a lot of problems. I only brought out my one aluminum gong, and I do have that out at 50 yards right now. So we're gonna start off by doing a pating on there. I'm gonna aim right for that piece of splatter burst. I've already shot it a couple times. Pating! And this thing is really hammering pretty good now, 900 feet per second with these pellets. I have some field target trophies at 14.66. We'll test a couple of groups with, and some Barracudas 21.14. But let's go ahead and get started. And I do have some silhouettes out there that we can plink on as well. All right, let's see. Where are we going to start? Well, let's go right up to 1, I guess. I think it was shooting just a smidge low and right, but there's a fly on the target. That's where I wonder if the plenum built up pressure. That's where the other ones were hitting that second shot. Well, back into the first hole. Back into the second hole. Still, those blue circles are the inside diameter of those inner blue circles. There is 0.7 of an inch. So that's probably about a half-inch group right there. All right, these are 14 round. This is a 14 round magazine. I don't know why I was having troubles with it the other day. I think I was only getting 13 shots. Maybe I wasn't loading it right. It was hot and sweaty and sun was in my face. It was no fun. Well, it was fun. It wasn't the most pleasant outing I've ever had. Going to number 2 now. That's looking better. That was 3. 4. Oh no, that was me. All right, let's knock over a couple of silhouettes. Should have 3 pellets left here in this mag full. All right, let's hit the first ram on the right there. Got him. I was aiming for that little piece of splatterburst that was on there, and I hit it. All right, I have the chicken out there now. He's a little guy. That was no problem. All right, now I've got a couple. So the only thing I don't have 2 of out there is the chicken. So I'll hit the pig that's in front of the target. This thing is smacking. All right. I think I want to try these field trophy targets. They're about the closest in weight to the JTSs that I have out here. So I'm going to only load 10, so we're not using up a lot of air. So one kind of gripe I guess I got is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So the biggest, I think, gripe I have right now is it's like the magazine is like the old school magazines that they had, but they just made it huge. So none of the other aftermarket mags that I have for any of my other air guns will fit in this thing. So I'm waiting for either Maple Custom Mags or Big Air Precision to work something up and get us set up here. So, all right, I'm gonna shoot the first shot at number 3 there. We'll see what we get. All right, a little higher, so I would kind of expect that with about 2 grains lighter pellets, 1.5. We're more going for grouping right now. Ooh, I don't know what happened there. Well, apparently it does not like these. All right, let's do number 4. The shot count on this thing is unbelievable. All right, doesn't like those. Don't have to worry about those anymore. All right, I have, let's see if a little bit heavier might help. I do have, so what I did was I raised the regulator up. It was sitting at around 1050, 1100. I got it up to right around 1500. That brought it up just a little bit over. Let's see, I'm going to just do 10 again like I did before. Oh, that went backwards. That brought it up to just a little over 900 feet per second. And then I adjusted the hammer spring out a little bit to bring it back down to in the 890s with the 16 grain pellets. So I think it gives me a little more wiggle room if I want to adjust the hammer spring and get a little more speed for heavier pellets. 7, 8, 9. I'm telling you, it's hard to beat these JTS pellets. Everybody's telling me, you got to do this, you got to do that, but I keep shooting those JTSs and they just shoot great and everything. So, all right, let's see. Let's go to 5. That was a little low. I think it went in the same hole though. I did shoot a group with the JTS 2207s, and my point of impact barely shifted at all from the 1608s to the 2207s. The group wasn't quite as good with the 2207s, but it grouped pretty good. Ooh, that one even lower. Didn't think there was any way we could be running that. That thing's just dropping off all over the place. All right. I mean, it's not the worst group in the world, but it's hanging way low. So I'm going to go down to number 10, but I'm going to hold, let's see, 3 hash marks down. I'm going to go to number 4, but I'm going to hold 3 hash marks, hold over here, and see what we can get on the... All right, I need to order some more 18-1s. I do have some left though, so we're gonna give those a whirl. I think I have enough for, yeah, I got a couple here. I can do a 10-shot test group here. So with these mags, if you want to load less than a full mag, you load the first one like you normally do, and then you spin all the way back around like you're going to end it, and then back load until you got as many in as you want. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Tyler over at Pyramid Air was testing his Gen 3 out with different things, and the 18-1 JTSs really seem to do the best. So far I'm pretty happy with the results from the 16s, but let's give it a whirl. We'll all right, let's see. Let's go down towards the bottom where there's some clean paper here. Number 25. That's pretty good. Had one drop low on me there, but 3 of them are touching. 4 of them are touching. Alright, so let's see here. I was doing, so if I go over here and go 1 tick up and 1 tick to the left, that's a sub MOA group right there for sure. All right, let's see. Yeah, we're doing all right. A little long, but let's do one more mag full of the 1608s. We'll do another group. I have 4 silhouettes left up down there. We got to end with a pating, right? It's a great gun, really is. I mean, it ought to be for the price, but BSA cold hammer forged barrel. So when I brought it out today, I was topped up to 3600, whatever, 3650 or whatever it is. Right now we're just getting to 3000. Unbelievable shot count on this thing. All right, 1608s for the win. Definitely got to order some more of those too. Got to get on Pyramid Air and order some more pellets. Okay, let's see. Let's go to 23. Nice. I won't bother measuring those other ones, but these ones with the JTS pellets that are real nice, I'll throw those in the sub MOA app, and that's nice. That's less than half an inch all day. All right, so let's see here. Back to 22. You know what, I should have threw a 4 clicks to the left in there before I started, but that's okay. All right, last one. Again, so the center dot to the outside, that's 0.35 of an inch, so that's less than half an inch group all day too, so pretty cool. All right, let's see. We've got 2 turkeys hanging out there. he bounced off the backboard there. All right, let's hit the ram. I'm gonna hit the gong one more time, but let's hit the ram. This thing is smacking with some authority. All right, center of that mostly gone splatterburst there. Pating. But there you go. So what do we shoot? We shot 30 plus 28 is 58, and I shot a mag full before I started up, so that was another 14. So I've got about 68, 72 shots on it so far, and just below 3,000. And my reg set at 1,500, so probably got at least another 100 shots before I drop off the reg. That's pretty awesome. But 18s are pretty good. 16s seem a little bit better. Tyler, you might need to try those if you ever watch my videos. I don't know if he does or not. If he's smart, he would. But anyway, I really appreciate Pyramid Air, and get a lot of good stuff out of there. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.